Yeah, good morning, Mr. Fuller, Mr. Bobby.
Yes, sir.
I was watching the news, and I seen another rapper fatally shot. And rapper or not, you just see the same things repeated every day. People killing each other for the same things daily, and they can't seem to notice the pattern. So, Mr. Fuller, could you explain again how the white supremacists foster and glamorize dysfunction, and why it is extremely important that we have no contact with each other so there's no conflict?
Okay. Mr. Fuller?
Well, according to the code, we can have contact with each other, but prior to that, this is the codified procedure. You make sure that the contact that you're going to have in any circumstance that you have some control over with another non-white person, particularly, or white person for that matter. It's called no contact, no conflict. You minimize conflict by minimizing contact. The less contact you have with a person, the less conflict you have to have. We kind of know that instinctively. So what you do is minimize all unnecessary contact with anybody, white or non-white. You minimize it. You got to have contact with people. I mean, when you go to the grocery store, when you get on the bus, you got contact with the bus driver. I mean, you might ask the bus driver, am I on the correct bus? See, that's a contact. Mm-hmm. The bus driver might curse you out. All right? Oh, we just dumb self, don't you know where you're going? You know? So, but if you don't have contact, if the bus driver doesn't say anything, you don't say anything, because you know where you're going, all like that, that's less contact, so it's not going to be any conflict, okay? So that principle holds true. Somebody said something about some rapper got killed because he was in a dice game. Now, you don't want to be in an environment where what we might call, quote unquote, bad things are likely to happen. See, that's the first thing you don't want. Get away from any situation that looks like something may happen that should not happen. That's a part of the code. Anywhere in the world you are. Once you sense, is this an environment that is constructive? And if it looks like nothing but the potential for something ugly to happen, or a few wonderful things can happen, but those 5 wonderful things that can happen are outweighed by the 40 things that can happen that are not going to be what? Constructive. Remember those 2 words, constructive, non-constructive. Every situation has possibly some features that can be constructive. And it has features that can be non-constructive. Always try to be in every situation that you're in. The most constructive things have to happen. Seek out those types of situations and stay away from all people. See, the person who's always, wants you to get in the car and the car is full of guys that got guns and we're going and take care of some business. Now, that is a situation that's not likely to end well. So you don't get in that car. Period.
Okay.
All right? I mean, that's just in-your-face illustration. They say, well, hey, man, I mean, we just, it ain't gonna be nothing. We carry guns all the time. But we're going over here and just as, we're going to meet up with these guys and we're going to transact a little business. And so we don't want you to do nothing. We just want you to be there. words, you just want me to get in the car and then fill in and back up by my presence, whatever y'all fixing to do. But y'all carrying guns. Say, yeah, of course, you know, and something may go down. I mean, it ain't likely to happen, man. I mean, we wouldn't be getting you involved. Hey, back off. Say, look, I'll talk to all of y'all later after y'all tell me all about this wonderful adventure you're going on. You can tell me all about it. I mean, next week. Until then, I'll just listen for the news.
Okay.
And walk off. Don't get in that car. All right? That's just
All right.
an illustration.
That's just an illustration. Okay.